Over the past few weeks, I've been in a creative rut. So naturally, I did what any desperate person does. But the thing about searching for a quick fix is that you just end up staring at other people's polished end results, making the blank page in front of you feel even more intimidating. But in the end, I think I figured it out. Now, I can't tell you what's in the box yet, that'd be too easy. Let me just start from the beginning. Recently, I've had to spend a lot of time in this room, studying for my final exams, which, as you can imagine, doesn't exactly ignite a creative spark. But eventually, you start missing it. So I tried. I tried all the usual advice, looking at other people's work, trying to pull from my own life with zero success.
Yeah, but then how do you explain that it goes from state 1 to 2 if this is subcooled?
But then one night, I put on one of my favorite shows, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Now, I love this show partly because it's incredibly well written, but mostly because the cinematography is what I always come back to for inspiration. And suddenly, for the first time in weeks, I felt inspired again. There was just one problem. Which brings us back here. I got myself a light. See, I've always been most creative when I'm constrained, and right now my biggest constraint is this room. I have a desk, a bed, and about this much space in between. So if I was going to try and replicate those shots, I needed something small I could work with. That's why I went with this. It's compact, but incredibly powerful.
Holy.
Valentine, tu peux m'aider s'il te plaît?
Oui.
So with that, I started experimenting.
That's the tripod I use. Is it a really good one? But it's like prompt. Look here. Don't look away. Don't look at the light.
Because light is an entirely new way to shape a narrative. It can turn a room from this to this. And throughout that process, I realized being creative sometimes means just experimenting with something you've never used before. It's letting yourself play, taking the constraints you have and using them to draw inspiration.
Right? There's like so much you can do with it. It's just
Auto.
Oh my god.
Manual. Explosion. Explosion.
What is up with
I don't know.
explosion? Explosion.
Welding. We're welding now.
Oh my god. Look at
Whoa!
Look at the
Now, it's definitely not perfect, but it's a start. Sometimes picking up a new tool just to see what it does, or to try and recreate a shot you loved, is the exact push you need to get out of your own head.
That was fun.